Hey gang, welcome back to day number 18 of 31 Days of Halloween, and today we're going to talk about a film that is near and dear to most horror fans with an extra twist on it, and that's Night of the Living Dead, but reanimated. This film is, before reanimated, it is a magnificent horror film, and one that most people can contribute to their continued love of horror as well as zombies. George Romero's masterpiece that started it all, pretty much. But this is reanimated. This is really, really, really different. This is hundreds of people sending in clips of themselves either drawing, reenacting any form of art that you can think of, pieced together to remake the film in its entirety with the original soundtrack dubbing. So you hear the whole movie, but it's done in these beautiful little segments. Sometimes they're just little hand-drawn animations that are sketchy and, you know, whatever. Some of them are a reenactment. Some of them are just beautiful, and altogether, it's. I bought this on a whim because I love Night of the Living Dead. I have a few copies of it, actually, different, you know, things. I have the colorized version. I have a regular version. I have this version. I have the Criterion version. I have, you know, just multiple copies of Night of the Living Dead. It really means something to me. And when I first watched this one, I read about it, and then I bought it, and I was like, we'll give it a shot. It's Night of the Living Dead, after all. It's damn good. It really is something that any Night of the Living Dead fan can appreciate. Is it any better than Night of the Living Dead? No, but it's as an artistic take on the film, it's beautiful. So if you have any artistic side to you whatsoever, or you just want to sit back and enjoy Night of the Living Dead with just something new to it, this is for you. I don't know if it's on Blu-ray. I haven't ever seen it on Blu-ray. I don't think it is, really. I don't even know how hard it would be to find. I bought this a long time ago. It was I actually ordered this through one of our catalogs in our comic book store, and I'm very glad I did. You can see a little bit on there what type of animation that would be in there. It's kind of a storyboarded picture. On the back it has some other animated. Some of it's older video game styles, maybe PlayStation 1 video game style, PlayStation 2 video game style. Some of it is, I remember a scene of the zombies, which is never used. The word zombie's never used. But them coming towards the house, and they're just scribbly lines, but it's an animated, so it has them moving closer to the screen. And it has the soundtrack to it, so you know what they're saying and all that. So, you know, it just flawlessly, you get the concept of it. You get the concept of everything that's going on. It's just a wonderful, wonderful film. This is a great take on this. Night of the Living Dead, of course, with Barbara Judith O'Dea, who I was so glad that I got to meet 3 or 4 years ago in Atlanta. She is a wonderful person. Had a long talk with her. Lots of hugs. She was a very huggy person, which is great. I went down there for Walking Dead convention for the most part, but she was on the list, and she was the nail in the coffin, saying, well, I'm definitely going, you know. When am I going to get to meet her again? So I went down there and got to meet her. Talked about, she'd never heard of this, which was strange, but, you know, I don't know how much she is into the light of everything that goes on in horror anymore. She may not pay attention to it whatsoever. But we talked about it. I told her, you know, what it was. Had I thought to bring it with me, I would have given it to her, but I didn't. I had her sign another copy of Night of the Living Dead, it was an anniversary edition that I really, really loved. It's got John Russo's autograph, and his name is just totally gone out of my head. He played the sheriff. He was at a convention. Nobody was around him. You know, he was just kind of sitting there, and I went over, introduced myself like, hey, I'm a huge fan of this film, and you know, he graciously signed it. So I had her sign that, and like I said, I had a good conversation with her. I spoke to her probably longer than I've spoke to any horror celebrity at any convention, and I've met almost every big name you can think of through these conventions without meeting George Romero before he passed. He was my one that got away. But if you've ever seen this film, you know how great it is and how much everything... It's one of my type of films because it takes place in one location. Once they get to the house, that's it. All the chaos is on the outside, but the problems are in the inside. You know, that stuff on the outside is going to kill you and eat you, but all of the main issues and anxiety and just bullshit happens on the inside because people don't know what the hell to do. So, and I think that's what makes this such a great, great film. So, anyway, Night of the Living Dead Reanimated. I hope to get the guys get to see this. Maybe there's some little clips of it on YouTube. I don't know, but check it out. You artistic types and fans of the film will love it. So, till next time, guys. I'm out of here. I'm on my way to go see the new Halloween, and I'll be sure to let you know how it is later.